Hey, Frankie Valli, he gets the people going.
That's just too many points.
I was like, hey, Gabe, how's it going? I love your work.
Dudes on the Mall is the podcast to listen to.
I don't know if it's going to pick this up, but we're going to find out.
If it does, we're gonna
Picking
get
it up, I see it.
we're gonna get a copyright strike on YouTube. Yeah.
We're talking about other things. So that was an original mix by us here.
Fair use. It's parody.
Guys, football is here. It's here.
Football is here.
Football is back.
That might be the last time we hear that song. Just throwing it out there.
And you know what? That's okay.
That's perfectly
It's okay.
I said it from the
It
beginning.
lived its life. It ran its course. People hated it. I want everyone to be happy. I want students to stay. You know, I want
The students don't know that happens because they're not there when they play
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
You're absolutely correct.
Is the song that you told us public knowledge?
No.
Okay, so I can't say that. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Anyways, continue.
So spoiler alert my dad was the inside source. He found out
thing
through.
I asked.
Yeah, he found.
It's a great thing you asked. Oh, worst case, I could have censored
How
it.
did
I
you
could
find
have
out?
bleeped it.
Sorry, no, can you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you bleep that? Can you actually edit that and bleep it?
I mean, yeah.
Is that going to piss you off if I say it right now?
No.
All right, perfect. Then I'm going to say it. All right, guys, the new song is... Go ahead and bleep that. Sorry, I'm just trying to make
Actually
Josh work
bleep
a little more.
What?
Actually, bleep it.
I will.
Okay. But no. So my brother's his senior design project. They designed a T-shirt launcher. So at the game on Thursday, he'll be in the south end zone, and they'll be shooting T-shirts off over there. So it'd be cool.
Thank God.
So be close to us.
Those cheerleaders
It's gonna be
can't throw, dude.
other corner near the tunnel.
The other
Yeah.
corner. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But his is so powerful that when he was testing it, they shot one and it went
Out of the
over the
stadium?
top of the
Yeah.
stadium and it went out.
That's awesome.
So they had to tone it down a little bit.
I love that. I love that.
So I think it's supposed to be at the start of the fourth quarter. So it'll be cool.
That's awesome.
Right
Yeah.
on.
So, but we're here. Football week. We're excited.
Football.
Where do we even start?
Is
Week 0?
No, I think we start with is FSU washed?
Oh, washed.
Oh, well, I'm
You
just
can
gonna.
you can only be washed if you were good in the first place.
that's fair.
They went undefeated last year.
Yeah, but with a different quarterback.
Oh, they did.
This is why preseason rankings mean nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
DJ
Georgia Tech though.
DJU might still be in Ireland.
DJ who?
Just working.
They
at
might
a
have left them
McDonald's. Yeah.
DJ who?
DJ who?
Who?
Yeah,
Who?
Georgia Tech looked pretty good.
They look great, man.
Yeah,
Their
Haynes
first
King
drive
is pretty
so
solid.
here's the thing. We were texting about this. The first drive, Florida State just driving down the field, they looked amazing.
Yeah.
Florida State's
all
first
they did
drive
was
You
run
know
the
why?
ball.
Because all they did was check it down and run the
It
ball.
was
Yeah.
incredible. It was incredible. Like, wow, they got holes everywhere. They're just checking it down, and they just looked so powerful. And then Georgia Tech took the field and said, we could do that too.
Yeah.
And they looked incredible as well.
Yep.
No wonder they beat us last year.
I mean, we kind of knew. I mean, I felt like going into the game, we knew what Georgia Tech was capable of because we watched it in person. And FSU, I think no one was sold on DJ except everyone. I guess everyone was sold on. I don't think any of us were. But watching that game just re-solidified. One, preseason rankings mean nothing, and two, you can't run the ball and throw dink dunk all game. You have to trust. It's like they didn't even trust him to throw the ball downfield. More than 5 yards?
Yeah.
No, not
Well, he
true.
doesn't have a. He is the type of quarterback where, like, on paper, he should be incredible. Like,
Yeah, he was
should
the
be
number one
amazing.
recruit out of high school.
He does not know how to read a defense, and he doesn't know how to go through his progressions.
Yeah.
Number one recruit out of high school. You know who number 2 was? C.J. Stroud.
Really?
What a miss.
Wait,
Yeah.
they're the same age.
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a huge miss.
What a miss.
That's rough.
I feel like if you
Absolutely
go
right.
back in the history of recruit rankings, the number one quarterback on the list is never that good.
No, dude.
No.
Ever.
No,
Wasn't
absolutely
it
not.
Spencer Rattler one year?
When you're a Spencer
Yeah,
Rattler,
yeah.
it's usually the 5-star bust on NCAA now.
Yep.
Get the little red diamond.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. I dropped FSU out of my top 25 already.
I'm
so
going to.
you are
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but I'm absolutely going to.
Have to.
They'll
For sure.
they'll struggle at Boston College next
They-
week.
Don't
Tommy's gonna run all over them.
Tommy Casty.
It's on my plays. Don't get ahead of me.
Tommy Casty. But so let's flash back to last week's pod. Did any of us take Florida State to be outside of the top 10 or outside of the rankings in the top
I did.
10?
I took Ole Miss. He did. Yeah. I wish I did.
I also said Georgia
Son
Tech
of
would
a-
win
I
outright.
wish I did, dude.
You did.
I don't know what the timestamp was, but it was there.
I should have known because Oregon State ended up not being my team last year because DJ is that bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I should have known.
Where was DJ at before Oregon State? Or was
Clemson.
it Clemson.
He went Clemson, Oregon State, FSU. And he
brother.
was so bad at Clemson.
He was terrible.
Oof.
I didn't even remember it.
Yeah, that's how bad. So I think we'll see how they rebound next week. They got a home game against Boston College. Tommy's going to give them problems. He's a mobile quarterback. I guess is Traquan still there?
Traquan.
Or not Traquan?
Oh, Ryan O'Keefe? No.
Yes, Ryan
didn't he
O'Keefe.
get-
I was just thinking number
no,
4
he's
for
gone.
some reason.
Didn't he get hurt, though?
I thought he retired.
Yeah. He, retired because he got hurt, didn't he?
He
Am I
got hurt.
making that up? I know he got hurt, but I don't
I
know if
think
that's the
you're
reason he got hurt. He
accurate
retired.
here. This is
He
what
might
we
have
got-
just graduated.
This is what we got Google for, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
I'm pretty because I know he got hurt last season.
Yeah, I'm
But
sitting
he
here
could have
thinking of
just
number
graduated.
4.
I might be making this
Oh,
up.
he literally tweeted out 4 days ago. One door closed, but my story isn't over. It's just getting started. God works in mysterious ways, but I know the best is yet to come. Huge shout out to GJ Kin, head coach.
Kenny.
Kenny,
Yeah.
Dude, he
sorry.
used to be our quarterback.
Yeah,
Head coach.
he's at
at-
Texas State. He was QB coach.
Yeah, GJ Kinney, head coach at Texas State. He is, I guess O'Keefe's going to be a coach.
Nice.
Oh, right on. Good for him.
Because, yeah, there's a tweet here that he quoted. It said, Ryan O'Keefe would be in the NFL right now, but a scary injury last year
Yeah.
ended his playing career. He found a new path in football thanks to a former coach. Full story tomorrow on Spectrum News TV, Texas, whatever.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew he got hurt. Okay.
Well,
Shout out.
okay. Well, that answers that.
Yep. FSU sucks.
I think while we're on it, a list I texted to you guys earlier today. Just worth noting, some of the guys that we had transfer out. We all forgot that Nakai Martinez transferred.
Yeah, I totally forgot that.
Completely forgot.
I also forgot about Selskar.
Selskar's at Texas A&M.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
And then Corey Thornton
Corey Thornton's out.
almost had to bleep another word because
Can't-
he went.
Can't believe he went
You
to
know-
Louisville.
Yeah, he went to Louisville.
Oof.
I hope he does good, but I hope they lose every game.
That's fair. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I hope that he's ACC Player of the Year, and they
they
go
go
0-12.
0-12.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's
I'm with
perfectly ideal. I think what we'll start with first, let's go over the depth chart real quick.
Okay.
I know that got released today, so there was a lot of things that stood out. Over analyzing offense, I really don't think there's anything that there was only one surprise for me on offense, and that was at the wide receiver
Yeah,
spot.
that's exactly.
Yeah,
that was the
Trent
first thing out of
Whittemore.
my mouth was Trent Whittemore, and watching the spring game, Kylan Fox played so well in the spring game, and he looked like he had the speed of a wide receiver, but looked like a tight end. And
Yeah.
so not seeing him on this depth chart is kind of crazy. We might just be redshirting him, which is probably smart.
And maybe
But
he'll play in, 2
today's day and
games.
age, it's kind of tough to just sit somebody. You know
Well,
what I mean? But-
these first 2 games would be the games he would get reps in. So he might come
so
in
we'll
and get 2
definitely see
games and
him
then
at some
redshirt.
point, but
I think for me it was Magwood or Johnson not being the third wide receiver.
yeah,
basically.
I don't know much about Johnson, but you said
He was the leading guy at Auburn last
Yeah.
year. I mean,
Oh, so
granted,
he'll
Crazy.
make his way in.
well, Auburn hardly threw the ball. He only had 34 grabs last year, but he was their leading guy.
Well, unless I don't remember anything about Whittemore from the spring game, which is probably a bad sign.
Is it just
but
me?
unless
Or,
he's made a crazy improvement this offseason, I don't know, man. It seems like our wide receiver room's a little lacking for the first time in a couple of years.
I haven't paid that much attention to him. I didn't realize he's 6'4". I thought he was like 5'8". I thought he was a
He's
short,
6'4",
stocky guy.
211.
Holy
Hold on. Can we talk about KJ Jefferson though?
Dude's a unit.
Dude, 6'3", 247.
And he moves like that.
Dude, I'm like 247 and I'm fat.
That's crazy, man.
Josh and KJ have the same body type. Josh could be KJ.
Muscle weighs more than fat, dude. Muscle weighs more than fat.
And then I think Ja'Cory Brown at the backup. I don't think that surprises. That doesn't surprise me.
No, that doesn't surprise
I
me.
love
at
playing
all.
with him in the video game. He's
actually
electric.
good, Yeah.
How often do we see Miles Montgomery on the field?
Dude,
None.
and probably not.
Well, these
because-
first 2 games maybe. If you
How
Dude,
many?
It's tough because him and RJ and Penny Boone are going to be splitting carries, and then Johnny's going to be our third down back.
Can we talk about how
I just
big
don't see how Miles Montgomery fits into that.
Penny Boone is? 242.
Is he really?
God,
Wait, I thought he was tiny.
I
we
thought
got
he was
some
too.
units here.
Lord.
He's almost as big as KJ.
Dude, I thought he was more. He's like a power back then. I thought he was more of like a.
But he's
Wow, that's
he's
crazy.
shifty though, isn't he?
I didn't know that RJ Harvey was 220.
He's put on some weight.
As he
He
is.
put on a
that's
lot of
I
muscle.
knew he was
yeah.
short. I didn't know he was 220.
No, he wasn't 220
He
last
put
year.
on
Okay.
some muscle.
I think that those are the big things. Then also just looking at the experience, all I see highlighted here outside of really Brandy Pittman is 5th year, redshirt senior, 5th year, redshirt senior,
We have a
5th
lot,
year.
yeah.
Like there's a lot of
Well,
experience
that's how
in
we
that
got
offense.
in. That I'm very excited about our O line, and we got into this conversation. Like all of them are returning starters from last
Paul
year.
Rubel,
Or
dude.
not starters, but played in every game.
Paul
least.
Rubel is 6'11".
Dude, Paul Rubel is huge.
Dude, that's a
And
guy.
he's been waiting, dude. I've been waiting for this guy. I when we signed him, I was like, dang, that's a crazy pickup, and like he either could go, one way or the other. And he's been kind of like waiting his turn. Now he's finally getting it. Like he played a lot last year, but
6'11", 330.
We got some size and we got depth. That's
Yeah,
big.
we do have depth.
We got depth. Still kind of nervous about wide receiver position.
Yeah.
We'll see how it unfolds.
I mean, we got Kobe. We got X, friend of the
Yeah.
program.
Caden Kittler's a little short. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
6'3". It's a little short for an offensive lineman. He's good. He's good. I'm not saying that is a bad thing. Just shocking as looking at that. But
We'll hop over to the defensive side, which I think is where all the discussion really is based around. I think we did the math. It was, I think, 6 transfers that are starting.
Yeah.
So a whole new defense. Maybe we can tackle. Who knows?
Maybe.
well, it's like 5/6 depending on who's our starting
Yeah,
strong
'cause-
safety, whether it's Tennyson or Quadruple.
Well, it's because Malachi Lawrence is a returner, Lee Hunter's a returner, Ricky Barber is a returner, and then everybody under him except for Quadric Bullard, right? Or it's Tennyson was here
Yeah,
last year?
no, Braden Marshall was here last year.
Yeah.
Brandon
he's
Marshall
from
was
Lake
here
Mary.
last year. That's right.
Brandon Adams, obviously.
Can't forget
Obviously.
Brandon Adams.
Brandon Adams.
So
One thing I
yeah.
noticed, the Henderson twins aren't on the depth chart at all either.
No.
Either.
And they're still on the roster, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
They're young, though.
that's
Oh,
crazy.
no, one of
Dude, they're not that. They're like juniors
They're
now.
juniors.
I think.
One redshirted, one didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Damari, right? Is that
I think so.
Damari? Whatever. Because he played a lot
He-
last year.
yeah, and he was
led the team
decent.
in interceptions. I
Yeah.
think.
Going down the transfer list, I texted you guys this because I knew we'd need it, and I wasn't going to look it up later. So Max from UAB, so he's coming in. I think he's 5th year guy. Sheldon's from East Tennessee. JJ went there since he didn't go to Florida.
A redshirt senior. But
Redshirt senior, okay. Pace from Cincy. I think that one we kind of expected to be a starter.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm excited to see Barr from Vandy. Played in the SEC. Guy looks like he should be playing linebacker Iowa, for being real here.
6'3", 245.
Yeah, he should be playing for Iowa. So I think we got someone who can tackle.
That the Georgia Tech guy was.
Oh, I
wearing,
hope he
too.
does. we need a guy like that on the defense.
You don't look like this.
Kelly from Miami, and then Tennyson from Ole Miss. But I think there was one of them that was listed as an or starter at 2 positions. That was one of the transfers. It was,
Mac McWilliams.
yeah.
Yeah. He's not or.
Well, he's not
listed
or,
as the
yeah.
backup.
He's the
Oh,
backup for the nickel.
Yeah, okay, that makes
So
sense.
him and Braden Marshall will probably flip between the nickel and the
yeah.
corner position, but
Well, they got Anton Jackson
just
over there,
depending
too.
on
So
matchups.
I think what'll be interesting from that point is just watching the defense unfold this year, because that's a lot of new guys to get to gel together. But
Yeah.
it can't be any worse, for
No,
being real.
We learned how to stop the run. Hopefully.
We're going to give up
Fingers
so many
crossed.
passing yards this year.
But hopefully that means more interceptions.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did not have a lot of interceptions. Like Darby literally said that to me last night. She was like, "I hope we get more interceptions this year because those are my favorite."
And what'd you
Hopefully.
say? I love you.
Probably something along the lines of, "I love that you're thinking about UCF football just randomly."
Well, last year I had a hot take about our turnover margin, and it wasn't even close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
I've
this
done
year.
that before. I've made that mistake before.
You know what? This year we're going to be plus 10. I'm calling it now.
Well, because you
Not a hot
you
take.
had a JRP one. Also,
Oh, well-
sorry. Speaking of JRP, he played in the football game this weekend.
And he's on the short list.
He actually played pretty well from what I saw.
He went 3 for 4.
Okay, but he had he had a 4th down completion.
penalties,
It was
yeah.
the
No, the
penalties
penalties
that
were
ended
awful.
the drive. Yeah.
Yep.
Listen, as a UCF fan, I am rooting for him. As a Steelers fan, I don't really want to see him on my depth chart, but I hope he does well. You know what I mean?
Hey, he survived. He survived the cuts today. Tomorrow's the final cut.
Yeah.
I think he'll survive the cuts. I just don't think he'll touch the field.
Oh, I don't think he'll touch it, but
Yeah.
he'll be on the roster.
He'll be on the roster.
I think he'll make the roster, yeah, because we don't really have a quarterback was behind Wilson and Fields.
No, because you're gonna cut Fields.
We're not going to cut Fields. Fields is going to be the starter this year. Sorry, we're getting in the NFL. We don't do that around here.
Sometimes we do.
Any other depth chart takeaways?
I'm just looking
let's
down at
see.
that place kicker position. Knock. Grant Reddick.
I don't know.
You really think Grant Reddick is better than Colton Boomer? Because
No, I don't. But I think Colton Boomer. If he still got the
Did
yips,
you listen
dude.
to Colton Boomer's presser last week?
I did not, unfortunately.
He seems confident
I mean, he seemed confident last year.
until he wasn't.
He's found himself again.
found
He's
himself
good.
again,
He
exactly.
found himself this
He found
offseason.
himself.
He went.
Alright.
He went on a journey. Will be tried out in a
Listen,
van.
well, I think there's something that we can all agree on. Is that Mitch McCarthy needs to get his shit together.
Yeah,
Yes, could we please
He needs
punt-
to figure
if,
it out.
If our punter can't punt it further than I can, then we got a problem.
We got a problem. Go out there and show him,
It's pretty
Brandon.
bad, dude. No, it's bad.
Like if we're not getting over 30 yards of punt, there's
If
something
I'm-
wrong here.
If I am,
just go for it.
If he's the punter on my dynasty, I'm never ever punting. I don't care if I'm on my own one. It's not worth it.
Oh, well, as we roll into this game here on Thursday, which by the way, hold on, we never said it. Flag line was set at 3.5. It has not fallen yet. I had the
I have the over.
over,
I also had
Which I
the
don't think
over.
it's gonna hit.
which so far has not fallen yet.
You put too much tape on it. Now it's just not fun.
You know what's going to happen? They're both going to fall at the same time.
There we get 2 for 1. There we go. Dudes on the Mall with our new flag will be on the softball lot on Thursday at some point.
Dudes on the lot.
Big time.
Dudes on the lot.
On the lot.
Sounds kind of
So-
dirty.
We're getting old.
It'll
We are
be our
getting old. Dude,
no.
that's a problem.
It'll be our one game this year since it's Thursday.
Yeah, the Thursday games are tough.
And if it rains, it's nice to just be able to stand under the
Is
trees.
it supposed to rain?
No,
Okay, good.
actually, I mean, it
Well,
was supposed to
now-
rain
now-
today.
now
Let me
it's
check
supposed to
again.
rain.
Let me
Did it
check
rain?
again.
Did it rain at your guys' houses today?
It rained in my work.
Maybe a little bit.
It didn't rain here, and it monsooned at the stadium. Like,
Yeah, it monsooned at my work too, which, by
You
the
got
way,
nothing?
Clear skies on Thursday.
We love it.
Quote unquote. The meteorologists are never wrong.
never.
Never.
Call my man Eric Burris. Eric Burris is there every game. Him and his glasses after predicting hurricanes and all that stuff. Shout out Eric Burris, honestly. Dude is my go-to when it comes to hurricanes, when it comes to weather, because he knows what he's talking about. When he's wrong, you just sometimes you miss some.
It'll be
Sometimes you
my
miss
duty
some.
of the week next week if it doesn't rain.
And if it does, he's on my shit list.
as we all know, I'm my own meteorologist, and it's not going to rain.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, cool. So if it rains, blame Brandon.
What are we most excited for on Thursday?
Oof.
Lights up, lights down.
I was watching
Yeah,
videos
it's
of it this
gonna be
weekend.
dark out.
It's gonna be so much.
It's going to be dark enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be dark enough.
It will be dark enough.
Make sure your phones are charged.
New light
It's-
show? Do we think new light show this
New
year?
light show.
It's got to be a new light show.
I bet it'll be improved for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, it can't be worse.
It wasn't bad last year.
No, there's the first game. The lights wouldn't come back on. Remember?
Oh,
That
yeah.
is true.
Was that no? That was the second game.
Or the second game?
No, maybe it was the first game. I don't know. Yeah,
One of
that's
the
pretty
two.
funny. I forgot about that.
We're sitting there for 20 minutes.
Just waiting. Just
Gus-
TV timeout.
Terry Mahajer forgot to pay the light bill.
It's all going to McNair Cove.
God. I don't know what I'm looking. It's tough with the first game of the year because you're just looking forward to everything: the tailgate, the food, the football, obviously, everything in the stadium. Just that first bounce. That's what I'm gonna go with.
First
that
bounce?
First bounce. No, that first booyah.
Ooh.
Oh man, that's gonna get me going.
Nah, see, I'm a big
Ooh.
Zombie Nation guy.
No,
though.
stop.
I'm
No.
a big Zombie
I
Nation
mean, I am
guy.
too. I am too. But like, nothing gets me fired up like booyah. Right before the-
I think this is a good segue here. How about a Caesar wrap?
I was
With
wait. I
chicken?
didn't give what I was excited for.
Oh,
yet.
what are you excited for? Sorry.
Awful segue. No, I'm just kidding.
I was giving him.
I found not Booyah, but the other song that they also play, the stomping one at the beginning, usually before kickoff.
Don't they play booyah before kickoff?
There's 2 different ones.
What's the stomping one? Am I tripping?
It's the one that goes dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
dun,
Oh,
dun,
yeah,
dun,
that's a good
dun,
one.
dun,
Are
dun,
you
dun.
ready?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the one. Yeah, okay.
So
got
I
one.
found the name of it, so I added it to the playlist.
Right
It took me
on.
forever to find it.
Hell yeah.
What'd you type in? Dun 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 dun.
Hey Siri, what's that song?
It's like off topic. You ever see that episode of SpongeBob where he's just like, "No, play it." Mr. Krabs is like, "No,
Yeah.
play the song." Beep
Yeah.
boop.
Yeah,
beep,
yeah.
boop boop boop. That's-
Beep 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 boop boop
beep,
boop.
beep, boop,
No,
boop,
beep
beep,
boop
boop,
boop
boop,
boop.
Went hard.
Which one?
That song went hard.
Oh
dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a great song.
No, I think I am looking forward most to this Caesar rap. It was a good transition, but also finding a soft spot in the stadium to stomp on.
We've been in the same seats for 4 years. You know where the soft spot is.
Yeah, but we have 3 seats in that row, and I don't know which of the 3 it is, so I just gotta.
Alright.
And they could have. Hey, you never know. They could have done improvements to make sure it doesn't fall
Is
over.
everybody in our section going to be at the game? Timmy's going to be there.
Yes.
We're all going to be there.
Sam
who's in your seat?
has Will's ticket.
Oh, Sam is going?
Yeah, Will. Yeah,
is
Will.
that going too?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
And Jack took Brady's ticket.
Who are your tickets for?
Technically, Will and Jack.
Okay.
And Shafe bought a ticket, so Shafe's
Yeah,
coming.
he texted me.
He got one in my row.
Yeah.
And then Denzel's 2 rows in front of us, and then your guys's, and then Tim and Stacy. Yeah, everyone will be there. I'm saying Mike's going.
Yeah, she'll be there.
Okay.
Come visit us.
Yeah, everyone will be there.
133. Row
yeah.
11. You're
So
okay,
soft
sorry.
spot to stomp. Soft spot to stomp. Concessions.
Oh, here we go.
All right. This is
Figure it out.
Hey, they did figure it out.
We
all right.
don't know that yet. We can go there and be like, sorry, we're out of ice. We're out of water.
They've run out of water before.
I know.
Just saying.
Lots of times.
Many a times. That's why I always bring the empty
Remember when
water
the
bottle
stadium
now.
didn't have water fountains?
Yeah.
Woof.
They gave out free waters the next game. Here, this won't help you last week, but here you go.
You were thirsty then.
All right, so the Big 12 Eats is back. So I'll just run us through real quick what we've got. New Hampshire is wild turkey drumsticks.
Fire.
Sounds good. It's probably a big turkey leg, I would imagine. Sam Houston, cowboy caviar. I can get behind this. Mixed beans, diced tomatoes, diced onions, chopped cilantro, pickled jalapenos, and tortilla chips. So it just sounds like good nachos.
I can get behind that. Yeah, it just seems like a lot for a football game.
I will happily eat that.
Okay, I mean, that's fair.
Cowboy caviar is too much for a football game?
Well, it's just like, I don't know. You just want something like handheld.
Justin's watching
and,
his
like,
figure. He wants a Caesar
no,
wrap.
I'm just saying,
No
like,
chicken.
you know what I mean? Like,
No
you have that
chicken.
dip and you're just, like, dropping it all over yourself. And, like, I don't know, dude.
You want the Caesar wrap, no protein?
I would like it with protein this time, please.
Chicken's extra this
This one's a non-negotiable for me. I'm gonna have to have it. I might eat twice this game. Colorado buffalo mac and cheese.
Yeah, dude, non-negotiable. That
With
was
chicken in it.
Easily the best one on that list.
Yes.
Easily.
Cincinnati chili cheese dog. Pretty self-explanatory. If they bring in Skyline, make it more authentic. Might back up the toilets there, but
Skyline is disgusting, dude. I already don't really like chili, and then dude, Skyline looks like dog vomit.
they have one in Winter Garden.
A Skyline chili?
I think we need to go one day.
No, I'm good. If you have to douse your chili in that much cheese, it can't be that good, dude.
You're just eating cheese.
I should have gotten it when we went to the game last year. I
just
would have been
eat cheese,
eating it in my seat too. That would have been miserable. Arizona. Oh, I skipped BYU. BYU maple bacon donut or maple bacon donut burger.
Oh, that sounds
That
like
sounds
high cholesterol and sugar and diabetes. And
There's no way they serve that at BYU.
No.
They just put Coke on their campus recently.
Maybe that's what,
What?
they're going for, you know?
Yeah,
they
gotta
just
make
put
up
Coke
for-
on their campus?
Yeah, you
I
remember
didn't
we
know
learned
that.
about this in class.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
They had no. You couldn't get
The
caffeine.
caffeine is like against Mormon rule.
Yeah.
Have you never seen those TikTok dudes? It's like, would you rather
yeah.
drink a Coke or kill your entire family?
Whoa!
That's literally what something.
No,
like,
I've seen it. I've seen it. It's like, what's your favorite party drink? Things like
Yeah,
that.
lemonade.
Lemonade.
Yeah,
every
lemonade.
single time.
No sweet tea.
Dr. Pepper.
Milk.
No. Arizona desert dog. This one sounds pretty decent too. Bacon wrapped dog with tomato, onion, pinto beans, jalapenos, and mayo.
Oh.
You had me at bacon.
Sounds messy.
It does
That
sound
is-
messy.
yeah, you need a napkin.
And then Utah again. This is kind of underwhelming, but I'm curious to see how they do this. A pastrami burger.
I was thinking like it was going to be some sort of tendon.
I was thinking
Because
like
Cam Rising is playing. It's going to be broken up piece. Here's Cam Rising's ACL.
Jesus Christ.
Instead of pulled pork, it's pulled hammies.
Oh, God. That does sound
So what are we looking forward to the most out of this?
Buffalo mac and cheese.
Yeah, definitely buffalo mac and cheese is the best
Okay.
of all.
But that, honestly, that maple burger
that maple burger sounds
sounds
good
kind
too.
of crazy. I've never had a burger. I know a lot of places do it, but I've never had a burger on donuts.
I just hope that BYU is not a noon game because if it's hot as hell, then it's for BYU. Sorry, don't want to
we-
mention hot as hell, but we're off the rails. This
We're
pod.
off the rails. Let's get back on track.
I dress up like the Kool-Aid man all of a sudden. Oh yeah!
No, can we make it a goal? Okay, this is tough because I love tailgating and I don't like leaving early, but I feel like we're hard pressed to get food at halftime. I feel like I want to get to
I
the
always
stadium
get
a
food.
little
See,
earlier
this is
and
why
get
I
food.
leave early.
Yeah.
This is why I leave
Like,
early from the
I
tailgate.
want to leave tailgating earlier almost every game this year just to make sure I can have that food like before the game starts and get it out of the way. It's like I want that food, but I don't want to have to worry about it.
I got in the
middle
habit
game.
of doing the before halftime last year, and then the lines weren't bad, but that was when I was running into the issues of they didn't have stuff.
Yeah.
So I was thinking we'd clean up at like 6:20 and then be in by 6:30 on Thursday.
Love that. Yeah.
Hour before
7:30
kickoff.
kick. Yeah.
That was 7 kick.
No,
7:30.
7:30. I think you want to be in by 7.
I don't
I'm
even
fine
think
with
that-
7.
I just
don't
want to be
think-
in 30
I
minutes
just
early.
think, I think we should make it a goal this year to be in the stadium at least 30 minutes early every
I
year.
agree. We should be walking in 30 minutes before kick.
Correct.
So we
Yes.
clean up this probably at
6:30.
6:30.
Honestly,
We need to
maybe-
confirm kickoff because I swear it's at 7.
All right, here we
Yeah,
go.
Double check while I go on to this.
You got it.
We're gonna put it on the big screen just to make clown him. UCF football.
I really hope I'm right. We're gonna run through this really quick. New additional items.
Holy shit, he's right.
Holy shit, he's right.
So we're gonna be in at 6:30.
I thought it was 7:30.
Is
No,
next
that's a
week
Mandela
next
effect.
week 7:30?
Nah,
That's
this
a
is totally Mandela
no, that's a
effect.
Mandela
hold
effect.
On, hold on.
Is next week 7:30?
I'm gonna verify somewhere else.
6:30. Hold
Next
on.
week is 6:30.
Next Saturday is 6:30. No, this ain't right.
That's not right.
That ain't right.
Go to the actual website.
No, I got it. Hold on. Just gotta scroll through all the plays. that I
Football
took.
schedule.
Damn.
Oh my God, he's
7:30.
right.
Wow.
He's totally right.
Well, I thought next week was 7:30, so we're all
Next
wrong.
week's
on
at
that.
You know what?
6:30?
Let's settle this right now. Let me check my ticket.
I wonder if they
God
changed
damn,
it.
he's right. 7 o'clock. 6:30
Why
for Sam
is-
Houston.
That's crazy.
Why is Sam Houston at 6:30?
Well,
That's so early.
We'll
That's
be
so
on the
weird.
mall at 12:30 next week, boys.
Dude, it won't be dark for Sam Houston.
It'll be dark at the fourth quarter. Start
It's
it.
barely gonna be dark for New Hampshire. Though.
No, it's been getting dark at about 8 o'clock or so.
Okay.
I bet start of the third, it'll be dark next week.
Okay.
I swear when they posted the schedule to start the year, we need to go back and look at the Instagram graphics, that it was 7:30 and 7.
This is
That one's
That
still
one
8.
looks so
Okay, we're
good.
good there.
Oh, that
that's,
looks so
that's
good.
that's
beautiful.
gonna be fantastic.
They're not going to be ranked by
I'm
then.
gonna be there.
Not gonna be ranked by then. Literally every panelist on the college game day picked Utah to win the Big 12.
Yep.
Yep.
They also
No, that's not true.
Pat
Pat
picked
McAfee.
West Virginia.
That's true. Sorry.
I respect it.
I respect that big time.
We played them right before.
We'll run through some other new food additions real quick here. The Messy Dog, footlong hot dog, pulled pork, southern slaw, signature sauce.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
I'm in.
I'm in. Double pork.
Double pork. Pork on pork.
Pork on pork on pork on pork.
I think the Cuban bowl is new. I don't remember it from last year, but you can get either roasted pork, shredded chicken, or beef, topped with rice, black beans, pico, guac, and something that I don't know how to say, so I'm not going to try.
Spell it out.
Sounds a little scary for me.
Maudros.
Maudros.
Yeah, must be Cuban.
Malduras.
Maduros? I don't know what those are.
Malduras.
It's probably some sort of
Maduros.
like plantain or something, is my guess.
Spell it again.
Maudors.
UDORS.
See this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't a thing. Let me see this.
Yeah, that's right here.
He's spelling it wrong.
Topped with.
ROS.
Is that what you did?
No.
Oh, he did ORS.
ROS.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Maduro.
sweet fried plantains.
Okay.
Look at that.
Wait, is it Maduros?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You said MAU.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Maudros.
totally spelled it wrong.
Did they spell it wrong?
Yeah,
It's
they totally
Maduro.
spelled it
Yeah,
wrong
they
on
spelled
that.
it wrong. It's Maduros. Those are
Okay.
plantains, dude.
Oh, I was right. Let's go. I'm hot right now.
Plantains are good, man. I
Okay.
love
So,
plantains.
all right. Cuban bowl could be a move.
They definitely spelled it wrong. I was
That's
like,
crazy.
MAU? What?
All right. Pizzas. We're never getting those. Magoo's is back. I swear if they ask me if I want to pay $14 again for tenders or tenderless basket just to fry, I'm
Just
going to
fries.
explode. This one intrigues me. I think this is what I'm going to go with on Thursday. Lobster roll.
Ooh.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Twitter about this lobster roll and how people are going to get food
It's-
poisoning from it.
It is expensive,
Yeah,
but
that doesn't
I'm.
seem like a football. You know, yeah. Cowboy caviar wasn't a football food.
Lobster
Lobster
roll.
roll is
What
not
are
a
we in
football food.
I think I'm trying the lobster roll on Thursday.
You're
What,
going to have
what was the New Hampshire thing again? The specific
The turkey leg.
turkey leg.
Yeah,
I'll do that,
I will be
yeah,
getting a
100%,
turkey leg.
yeah.
Not a freaking lobster roll. I'm going to have the shits by halftime.
For you Cheetos girlies out there, we got Cheetos popcorn now.
Ooh, okay.
Behind that.
Empanadas, that's new. Italian sausage is back. I think we all had the Italian at one point last year. It's okay.
It's pretty bad. I'm gonna be
It's-
honest.
is
And I
actually
love
terrible.
sausage. It's gonna be pretty bad.
Brisket sandwich, pulled pork, both back, so
Don't
we're
laugh.
good there.
I'm gonna clip that one. Follow up.
The chicken Caesar wrap is at the O-Town Links. It's important.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
at the O-Town Links.
No, that's where we
behind
got.
us,
That's
isn't
where we got our Caesar wrap
Yeah.
last
Yes,
the end of
so
last
it's
year.
Behind the student section.
Behind the student section,
Yeah.
so out of our
Yep.
section to the right. Need to remember that. O-Town Links.
Okay.
Also, new this year, everyone still has their student ID. You're still a student. You still have your ID.
student ID, yeah.
The boom box.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks
$5
big time.
for a water, a dog, a cosmic brownie, and chips.
Yeah, that's pretty fire.
That's
I'm getting me a
incredible.
boom
I'm
box
getting
this
the
year.
boom box 100%. I think I still have my ID. It's got to be hiding somewhere.
Limit 2 per transaction, so
I
two
don't
boom
think mine's
boxes.
expired yet either.
Mine's expired, but
It's
they don't
4
look at
years,
that.
right?
Mine expired 2 years ago. I don't know.
I had to get a new one because I lost
You
my
got
other
your
one.
ID? Let me see.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, what do they look like now?
It's 4 years past your.
I
like, you got it,
remember.
right?
Is it still the same ID?
Oh, this expired less than a month ago,
Let me see it.
Oh, I bet mine's still good then.
July 30th.
Oh, you have one of the new
Oh,
ones.
I don't
Never
have
mind.
that one.
I have
July
the old
31st,
one.
2024.
So-
Yeah, I lost my old one.
Okay, well then mine's definitely expired.
I remember when I would work at student government and you get the Scantrons, and occasionally someone would come up that was definitely like a 7th or 8th year, and their student ID had I think it was the reflection pond on it was the ID.
Oh, that's cool.
And I was like, that's all because when I came in is
collector's
when
item.
it changed over,
Yeah, I had-
or there was the black one which I
I
had.
have the black one.
My black one I lost.
Wait, the all black one?
The all black
no,
one.
I have the white with the black.
That's
stripe.
what I have.
That's
so-
what that's what I had when
Yeah.
I came in.
Yeah, so we're gonna look like those 8th year seniors going to get the Scantrons. The concessions at workers ain't gonna know though. So yeah, that's back. Caesar
Yeah,
wrap.
remember this one?
I never had
Or
that
this
one.
is the new one, I think.
Oh.
No, that's the new one.
That
This is
one-
the old
that's-
one right here. Yeah,
yeah,
I
that's
have,
the
I
one.
have that one down there.
I have this.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
this one
The
too, and then
black
I
one with
lost it.
Nitro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
Yeah, I lost
this
that
is
black
the new
one
one.
at the
click on
spring
that. Does
game
it have an
last spring
expiration
year.
date on it?
This one?
No, the one on Twitter. That was the one I have go up a little bit. Right
This
there.
one?
Yeah, click on that. I just want to see if there's a.
2022.
Yeah, mine's totally expired.
Yeah. So we got that. We have loaded nachos. That's back. Beef tacos. Those are good. We have a wing basket
Wings.
and
No buffalo tender.
no
burger.
buffalo tender burger. Instead, the burgers this year are the night burger and the double burger, which I have a feeling the double burger is just the night burger with another patty.
Pretty much.
So I'll be having a lobster roll on Thursday, most likely, unless I see it and it just looks awful.
Honestly, I'm not feeling too enticed by the turkey legs. I'm probably gonna go chicken Caesar wrap.
Start the year on the good note.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Unless there's no chicken, and we have a fallen flag.
Oh, we do.
Let's go.
That's one.
One. Dude, this one looks like it's gonna fall any second now.
She's hanging on by a thread.
I hear it.
Oh, I hear it creaking.
Oh goodness.
Oh, that's brutal.
All right.
So, looking forward to some good concessions. We'll see how it goes.
So exciting. Okay. Anyways,
Okay.
enough about food.
Enough about food.
I'm hungry. I haven't had dinner yet.
I haven't had dinner either. I'm starving.
What we got next on the agenda, boys?
Well, we covered week 0, sorta. Did anybody
Sort of.
see the New Mexico game, and then
Oh,
anybody else's
yeah.
TV break by a sudden remote being thrown at it?
Almost. Yeah. Luckily, I was doing my fantasy draft when the game ended. So.
Yep.
Or you
Yeah.
were in it too,
I was in that too,
Yep.
Well,
yeah.
you weren't at my house, so I just.
That's
forgot
correct.
about
I was
you.
at home
I forgot
because-
you were a thing. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I forgot you existed.
Well,
yeah.
the thing is, Friday I had a travel day from hell.
Yeah, because you were. It was Grandma's birthday this past weekend, wasn't it?
No. I was out in Sacramento for work.
Oh, that's right.
And then I got stuck on Friday in Seattle because I had the red eye from Thursday
Yeah.
night to Friday morning.
Right.
I get on the plane, I sit down, and the captain says, "Well, our first officer is sick, so we have to deplane everybody because it's going to be a few hours before we find a first officer."
Right
and
on.
3 hours of delays later, they canceled my flight, and I had to fly back Friday morning. So I was up for like 36 hours straight.
Nice.
Yeah, I was seeing like ghosts and
know
spirits of the
that.
past. It was real bad.
Fun times.
Yeah, that's why I was texting y'all about the Seattle airport and all the fun stuff I was
Oh,
finding.
yeah.
That's why it made
yeah.
sense when I woke up and saw that.
Interesting. All
Yeah,
right.
because it was the middle of the night for you guys.
Yeah, it was.
Fun.
So
All right, I forgot. I had a game. We'll do this really quick.
you have a game?
Yeah, I told you guys I had a small game.
Oh, I forgot about this. Go
Well,
ahead. Let's do
can't,
it.
you have to not know it because you could have prepared. So,
All
all right, we're gonna go over the current longest win streaks in college football.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
Like
give you
current, like active.
active
Okay.
currently. I'm going to give you the number, and you got to guess the team. You get one guess. We're going to go through all of them, and whoever gets the most correct wins. You get one guess per.
How many?
Okay.
We're going
many
to
are
go
there?
1, 2,
Dude, this is
3,
tough. Wait,
4,
this is tough.
6, 7, 8. There's 8.
8
longest win streaks.
Longest win streaks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So are you doing it randomly, or are you starting from the top?
We're going to go from top down.
Okay.
Okay. 15 games.
Michigan.
Michigan.
Okay,
Yeah,
correct.
100%.
1-1. Next is at 7. No one's going to get this.
Liberty.
No. Charlotte.
Arizona.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Good for them.
All right.
1-1. 5 games.
Can you give us a Power 5 or Group of 5?
You want me to give you conference?
Yeah, give me
Yeah.
conference.
ACC.
Clemson.
No, NC State.
Clemson.
It is Clemson.
Clemson.
Ooh.
Josh 2 and
Nice.
1.
Right
Justin
on.
1 and 2. 4. So there's 5 teams who all have 4-game win streaks, and then every other team in college football has less than a 4-game win streak, which is wild
That is
right
wild.
That is wild.
now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I guess each of you just give me one team at a time.
Okay.
Do you want me to do conference of the team I'm looking
Yeah,
at?
Yeah.
SEC.
Ole Miss.
Kentucky.
LSU.
It's tough because you got to, I forget who won their bowl
Yeah.
games and who didn't.
Also SEC.
A&M.
Who did? That's a good guess. Missouri.
Yes.
Let's go.
We tied?
We're tied
We're
up.
tied, yeah.
Okay. The Big Ten.
Big
It's
Ten.
a good one.
Penn State.
Oregon.
Northwestern.
Wow. good for
Wow.
them.
Okay. All right.
Pulled my mic out almost.
Oh, this one's tricky.
Oh, love it. Give me a Group of 5 conference.
They're both group of 5.
Oh, love it.
I'm trying to think of how to describe it.
What do you mean describe it?
Independent.
They're in the American.
Oh. It's not. North Texas.
Navy.
Army. Army joined the American this year.
Did they? I didn't know that.
That's why I didn't know if I should say
Oh.
independent or American.
I would have guessed Army if you said independent.
Yeah.
So.
Last one, MAC.
Oh, it's got to be.
Toledo.
I was about to say Toledo. Yeah.
Ohio.
Ohio.
Ooh, okay. Good for them.
I guess we have a tie. I don't have a tiebreaker.
Yeah. No, we got to figure out a tiebreaker.
Yeah, we have to.
Here we go. I got a good tiebreaker.
Okay.
Longest active home winning streak.
Ooh.
Oh,
25 games.
it's got to be Michigan.
Georgia.
Georgia. Michigan's at 22.
Let's go.
Georgia doesn't lose at home. They only lose in the SEC championship.
They only lose at Atlanta, not Athens.
After those, there's a big drop off. It goes to Washington at 14, and then
Wow. Okay.
yeah, there's a group. There's several teams at 7 and 8. So
Nice.
yeah,
Cool.
cool.
Fun game.
That was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fun game.
That's
Congratulations.
That's actually shocking that. Hey, pleasure.
Congratulations.
It's actually shocking that what was that? 7 schools are only on a win streak, right?
Of 4 games or more. Yeah.
That is wild.
So it doesn't take much to get moving.
College football.
Love it. I love
baby. Love
Georgia Tech's on a 2-game win streak right now.
Look at them go.
They're halfway there.
They beat 2 Florida teams. Ouch.
Dude of the week.
Oh, dude of the
Let's do
week.
it.
The return of dude of the week. I love dude of the week.
So, who wants to go first?
Who was dude of the year last year? We kept
I won
Figure
dude
that
of the
out.
year.
We
You
kept
won Dude of
talking
the Year?
about-
Who was it?
I don't remember who it was though.
Wait,
I
let
can
me
look.
look.
You got it on the Twitter.
I think
on the
I think
it's
I
on
used to throw it
Instagram.
on the Instagram. Let
Yeah,
me
it's on
see
the
if I can-
stories.
You keep talking. I'll figure this out.
Well, I'll go with my dude of the week first. So my dude of the week. Well, first of all, I had a backup one. It was going to be this person on my flight back from Houston that sat with their at a 90-degree angle with their chest touching their knees and their head between their legs the entire flight.
Were they kissing their ass goodbye the whole time?
They
Were scared of
could have
flying, or
reached
were they
it.
just sleeping? And
They were asleep the entire flight, and I took a picture of it because I was like, "There's no way my body could do this because
how's that
I,
even comfortable?
I can't even bend forward and get my forehead to touch the seat in front of me." Yeah, that's what I would look like.
Jesus.
Shit hurts.
So mine comes from the pre-race prayer at the Daytona race this past weekend.
Oh, that's a good one.
You saw it?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see it?
No.
Oh, that's a good one.
So my brother sent us this because he went to the race this past weekend, and this guy clearly loves racing. I'll play a little.
Celebrate these gentlemen. Shake and bake like Ricky Bobby.
That's awesome.
Have a race that we must run. Help us to also shake and bake. Stress.
He goes on.
He was like praying. Like,
No, it was
actively
so
praying.
he's a preacher.
Yeah, this is the prayer.
So he went on, and I watched the whole video. I believe he said shake and bake 7 times during his 50-second prayer.
That's fantastic.
And he ended it by saying, "And let us shake and bake." Amen.
I
It was
love
roughly
that.
like that. So,
That's a good one.
so my dude of the week is the shake and bake pastor.
Amen to that, brother.
Amen. I cannot find due to the year. So I don't know
Oh, you
if I
can't?
didn't post it or what, but I believe you. I just don't know if I didn't.
I remember that too.
Yeah,
You
no,
wouldn't
I
do
know.
that.
I know. I made the graphic. I just can't find it. So whatever. I'll believe you. But I'll go ahead with my do of the week because I think yours is better than mine.
Maybe it was I'll keep looking on Twitter.
Okay. Let me know if you find it. So my dude of the week is going to be none other than a hometown hero.
Hometown hero.
Hometown hero. For those of you that are not familiar, our own Lake Mary Little Leaguers just won the World Series.
Hey, let's clap it up for Lake
Clap
Mary.
it up for Lake Mary. Come on. Woo! Also, he doesn't listen to the podcast, but quick shout out to our buddy Justin Moran, who is getting married on Saturday. First off, he was almost my dude of the week because he's getting married on the first Saturday of college football season in Colorado.
I don't know if that's due to the week.
That is not due to the material.
I don't know if that makes
No,
list.
that's a bad dude of the week. That's like
Oh,
you get
okay.
it.
I see. I see.
It's
It's
sarcastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
It's sarcastic.
so, but now I can't go to the championship parade
boo!
in my backyard. In my
What
backyard.
would you say is like 2-3 blocks
It's
from your
like
house?
literally like I could walk to it.
You could probably walk to it.
100%. But anyways, get the train back on track here. So Lake Mary Little League won the whole World Series, beat Chinese Taipei in the final in extras.
Yeah.
And my dude
Is
of
a
the
nail
week
biter.
is going to be none other than Hunter Alexander. I had to look up his name. For hitting the walk-off bunt.
A bunt.
I know you watched the game.
I watched it. I'm just adding emphasis.
So, yeah, adding it. I love it. So walk-off bunt in the bottom of the 8th inning. Runner on second. He bunt a beautiful bunt down the line, first base line. And they were waiting for it to go foul, and it didn't go foul. So the first baseman picked it up and threw it to first, thinking that the second baseman would be there, and the second baseman was nowhere to be found. So runner on second scored easily. Lake Mary wins the Little League World Series. So Hunter Alexander for his walk-off bunt, and they say never bunt.
They do say never
They do
bunt,
say never
but
bunt.
it was perfectly executed.
dude, it was
I
such
mean,
a
it
good
was
play.
right down the
Oh my God.
line. It was right on. It didn't even touch the dirt. It was right
No.
on the grass, and it kept
Yeah.
rolling the edge
Yep.
of the grass.
If it
was
touched the dirt, it
perfect.
probably would have gone foul.
Oh, it would have gone foul,
Yep.
100%. But that game was a nail biter.
Oh, yeah.
It was insane. It was funny because Brandon and I were watching the game, and then Justin texted us because Brandon texted us saying that Lake Mary was throwing because they were. Justin's like, I'm not home. Keep me updated.
Dude,
so we're texting him updates, and then we get a text from him after where we told him it's like extras or whatever. He's like, almost crashed my car
Dude,
after watching.
so I forgot what time the game was, and I had scheduled a haircut, and so I got out of my haircut, and it was the bottom of the 6th, and I'm like, shit, like I have to drive home, so I turned it on, and I put my phone on the little, which don't do that.
Don't do that.
I didn't
Disclaimer, don't do that.
Disclaimer, don't do that. But I turned it on my phone, and I put it right there, and when he hit that bloop into the outfield, dude, I like swerved a little bit.
Let's go.
So great game, honestly. Shout out to Lake Mary Little League.
Yeah, it's Lake Mary. They actually lost early on in the
Yeah, they
tournament.
did.
So they had
to the team that they beat in
exactly,
the U.S. Championship.
but they had the claw and fight their way back. They played like 7 or 8 games to win the whole thing. But yeah, shout out to them, man. That's awesome for those kids. But Brandon, did you find dude of the year yet?
I went back to, so you can actually go back and see all your old Instagram stories if you go to your archive. It's not
did
on
not know
there.
that.
So
Really? Okay. Maybe I made the graphic, but I didn't post it.
Maybe.
Because I was getting married.
that's very
probably
fair.
That's
Yeah.
probably
The math
that
maths.
makes sense.
The math is mathing.
Math is mathing. Yeah. By the way, what are you doing January 20th next year? I think we talked about. I think we taled about this last.
Hopefully.
That's funny.
Darby's aware now.
She is.
Yep, she's aware. Just so. Anyway, dude of the week. So my dude of the week comes from week 0 of college football. And for those of you who don't know, last week's game, Florida State versus Georgia Tech, opening of ACC conference play, opening of the college football season, was played in a location none other than Dublin, Ireland. And what do they do over there in Ireland? What are they very famous for? They're famous for getting wasted. And I mean getting drunk on the Guinness. They're getting absolutely plastered. So I know Pat McAfee did a show on Friday where he got absolutely sloshed. That show was incredible.
I can't believe that was
fun.
on TV.
Like, I was on ESPN, like, awesome. But speaking of ESPN, not only was Pat and his company allowed to drink on ESPN, but the play-by-play commentators for Joe Tessitore and I don't remember
Jesse Palmer.
Jesse Palmer, yep. Were, sharing some Guinnesses and at one point decided, you know what? Our main cameraman, camera 2, needed a Guinness while filming the game, while actually, operating the camera for this game. So my dude of the week is going to be this cameraman because he's at least one Guinness deep. We don't know what happened before the game.
No-
Trying to give
And
us
he
perfect
kept it on
coverage.
track.
And he kept it on track.
No wonder we didn't see the snap on the go for 2 at the first quarter. It makes sense now.
This is
Now-
at half. This
Oh,
is at
dang it.
halftime. Yeah, I can't get that excuse. But this guy's my dude of the week
Look at that
Oh,
guy.
wait,
because
we have a
Wait,
we have a
look
fall.
we do have a fall. We have a fall.
Ooh, look at the guy on the camera next to him. Tell me that's not the most Irish dude you've ever seen.
That
in
is a
your life.
very Irish dude. He is. But this guy's going to be my dude of the week because
Yeah.
I would argue that one Guinness in, the coverage was better.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
any other
I would
ESPN
agree
production.
With that actually,
So-
yeah, he was locked in.
My dude of the week, cameraman of camera number 2.
His stadium
Downing
pulse
a
turned
Guinness.
on after he had that beer.
Yeah, it did. Toughness level 1.
This thing's about to go.
so good. Come on,
We're
baby.
coming up on 3
Come
really
on,
quick.
baby.
Stay there.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Can I say a hot take? Just speaking about that game, I think that Joe Tessitore and Jesse Palmer are my favorite college football play calling duo.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
I say duo because
Because Joel Klatt's with Gus Johnson.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
Yep. Good call.
Took the
Good
words
call.
right out of my mouth.
Yep. I'm excited though because a professional wrestling fan. WWE just signed Joe Tessitore to do commentating for them.
Really? That's
So I
awesome.
feel
He's
like
so good.
he's really
Yeah.
good. So I'm
Did
really
you-
excited to see him.
Did you ever watch Holy Moly?
Holy, oh
dude,
yeah,
the
with
mini golf thing. It was
Rob,
him and Rob Riggle,
yeah,
and they were hysterical. Dude, they made the show.
that's a good duo right there. But yeah, so
So we've got the Shake and Bake Priest.
I forget his name. The walk-off punt.
Hunter
yeah.
Alexander,
Yeah,
Hunter
yeah.
Alexander, and then I took cameraman 2 guy.
Cameraman too.
Cameraman too. So we'll get that poll posted, and we'll be back next week with our results here, which leads us to what our final segment always last is, our picks.
Picks.
And throw it out there.
Picks.
We had
week,
one
bad
pick last
first
week, one pick, 1 win, 1-0 on the season.
So can we just talk about how nothing will start off a season of Dudes on the Mall more than the perfect parlay losing in the first leg?
Did
Love
the
it.
other legs hit?
No, they didn't.
So yeah, they did. I went 2-2.
The under didn't hit. Oh, 2-2. Okay,
I went
you did
2-2.
4. Yeah,
I
was
had-
gonna
I
say,
had
I
4.
know the Nevada under didn't
I
hit.
had 4.
Or
Nevada
New Mexico.
did not hit. But yeah, so Delaware State,
Big
hit.
time.
huge.
Buzz.
And then Nevada plus 27.5 because that was a close one too.
Nevada
SMU.
should have won.
Nevada shoulda won.
Yeah, they threw.
They threw.
Definitely through, but yeah, plus 27.5. But yeah, perfect parlay did not win,
Nice.
unfortunately.
Did you take any straight plays, or did you just take?
I took the over in the
Oh yeah, I did. too.
FSU
Yep,
Georgia
right
Tech
on.
game, and that didn't hit.
Yeah, so I also had that over, did not hit. I had Montana State, New Mexico under 53.5. That didn't hit.
That was a tough one.
That was a tough one. That was a big tough one. And then Delaware State, too many points. That one was easy.
So 1-0, 1-2, 0-1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we got a new week, and there's some crazy lines this week.
Ooh. I got a lot of plus signs on mine. How do you guys look?
A lot. I always have plus signs
Yeah,
on
you
mine,
have
so
plus-
it's,
yeah.
plus
it's a good
signs on
week to
yours.
be
Yeah,
me.
that's-
You know what I mean?
I got a pretty balanced card this week. I got a little bit of everything.
I have a couple of favorites, but none of them are FCS games.
Okay.
Because I just can't. I can't dude. Like Ohio State's favored by 50. Do
That's
I
one of
think-
those
do
ones
think
where I
they're
think
gonna
they
hit
could
that
put up 50.
probably, but I can't take that.
I took it. Well, I did. I took
You took plus 50.
I took plus 50 now.
You want to start off this week, Josh?
I'll start this week. Yeah, let's shake it up a little bit. New season, new us. So we're gonna start with our straight plays here. I have quite a few here. I've got 9 straight plays. We're gonna start with a comeback from last year, tradition unlike any other, and that is under 41 in the Iowa game.
clap.
I
it
think
up.
we're all on
College
that.
football's all- We're all on that.
Yeah.
We're all on that. Under 41 in the Iowa game. If there's no chance, I don't think that, or they're playing Illinois State.
Illinois State,
I don't think Illinois State will score any points.
No, they won't.
And I don't think Iowa scores 41. I don't even think
Absolutely
they score
not.
20 by themselves.
No.
But under 41 is a lock. We'll just say that. But then we get into the craziness. And then I do have one play that I have a favorite. All of these are going to be dogs with the spread. And I do have a favorite coming up at the end here. But the first one, the fantastic Kennesaw State Owls taking on UTSA. I've got them at plus 24.5.
That's a lot of points.
Kennesaw
That's a
State's
lot
supposed to
of
be
points.
bad.
Are they?
Yeah.
How good is UTSA?
I mean, they were ranked last year. We watched them in the Cure Bowl.
No, that was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Who'd Troy play this year? It was
I'll-
Troy and someone. It was
I'll
a top
look it up.
25 game. I swear it was UTSA.
Was it
No,
UTSA?
dude,
Yeah,
that
because
wasn't-
Troy.
I don't
No,
think
you
so.
guys. Were you guys
That
there?
wasn't-
Troy stormed the field when they won.
No, that wasn't this year.
It was
No
the worst
shot.
top 25 matchup ever. That's all I remember.
It was the year before because the teddy bear toss. You guys came out.
Ah,
there,
yes.
remember?
Yeah, yeah. Because we went to the Solar Bears game right after. Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
They played Duke in
got
their
a full.
bowl game and they lost by 7. 3.
You got
One
three.
more, baby. One
One
more.
more.
This one is hanging on.
It's hanging on by a thread. It
same corner.
Yeah.
doesn't help we have the fan on in here, but
Do you want me to turn the fan on?
No, leave it on.
no,
It's
leave it
helping.
on. No, yeah, we all took the over. Leave it on.
Stadium pulse is wild right now.
Anyways, back to your place.
Anyways, so Kennesaw State's supposed to be bad.
I
didn't know
thought
that.
so. Maybe
I
I
didn't
could be
know
wrong.
that.
Still too many points.
Plus 24.5 is close then if they're supposed to be terrible.
Too many points.
Anyway, Kennesaw State plus 24.5 against UTSA. I did take Akron at Ohio State. I took them plus 50.
That's a lot of points.
That's
dude.
a lot of
Like, Ohio
points.
State's gonna be good.
That is a lot
Akron
of
might
points.
not score.
No, they won't.
Shout out to Mr. Brandon Harkins here. This one I thought of you when I took this play. FIU plus 21.5 against
Dude,
Indiana.
I saw that. I couldn't even touch it with a 10-foot pole. I've been playing with
That
them.
defense is
That
awful.
defense cannot tackle.
But you beat me.
Well,
Wait, he beat you,
It was a
Dude, we had a
nail-biter.
shootout.
It was a great game.
Josh?
I returned 2 kicks for
I returned
touchdowns.
It's a special teams.
Oh,
that
okay,
does
he's a
it.
special teams
Yeah,
guy.
he's a special
Okay,
teams guy.
Dude, that's unacceptable.
It was
It's
like
bad.
it was
Are
like
you
40
bad?
to
No,
37.
I was playing
Are
great.
you? No, I'm thinking you're bad.
I was playing fine. No, Brandon, I was playing great.
Dude,
He played really
to
good.
Brandon, you might be good.
No, I was
Okay.
playing great.
I put up 40 points on Josh. I played Kurt the next week, and I put up 7.
Yeah. I don't want to throw Brandon under the bus here, but I beat him 63 to 28.
Who you have again?
Miami of Ohio.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
So I have San Diego State. But, San Diego State's supposed to be pretty good this year. Moving on. I want to shout out a special. I know he's probably never going to see this. I want to shout out Fat Perez of
Okay.
Bob Doe Sports, alum of the Richmond Spiders.
I didn't know that.
He is. They are plus 18.5 against Virginia. So it's not
Wow.
a lot of points.
It's not a lot of points, but Virginia.
But
FCS
Virginia
game,
is cheeks. So we're going to go ahead and take Richmond plus 18.5. I have Furman plus 42 against Ole Miss.
Okay. That's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points. This one I think is guaranteed to hit.
We've seen Furman win a game in person.
Okay.
Guaranteed to hit. Don't bring that up again. This is a guarantee, and I'm gonna give the Josh guarantee on this. The University of South Florida.
Dude, they're supposed to be good this year.
They're playing Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, they are supposed to be pretty good this year.
Bethune-Cookman is plus 40.5. I'm taking the Wildcats, baby. The
I
pride
hope
of
they
Daytona
cover.
Beach, Florida.
Listen, I hope they cover too, but
Plus
I know
40
USF's supposed to be
40 and a
good
half.
this year.
Plus 40.5. The pride of Daytona Beach, Florida, my hometown. Not really, Port Orange. But I have to say that because nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about when I say Port Orange.
Just say Bucky's.
Bucky's is good, dude. Bucky's is good. So those are my straight plays that are, kind of fun. This one I'm going to take a little bit serious. Miami minus 2.5 against the Gators.
I hope we're all
I
on
had
it.
it.
You're not on it?
I had it. I
Oh.
deleted it because I had too many plays.
That's one you leave on the card
Yeah,
right
you gotta
there.
leave
all
that
right,
one
all
on
right,
there.
all right.
Yeah,
I'll add
add
it
it
back.
back.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Add it
I
back.
swear I had it, so I'll add it back.
We all got to be on it.
We got to be on it.
I'll write it.
Miami minus 2.5 against Florida. Come on.
I'm adding it back.
Got to.
I had it. I deleted it because I had 14 plays and I was trying to narrow it down.
That's a lot. And that brings us to the lovely perfect parlay. So, perfect parlay, 4 legs this week, and too many points is the theme of perfect parlay this
Oh,
week.
yeah, love it.
Who is Wake Forest playing? I don't know who this even is. The North Carolina A&T Aggies. Okay,
They made the tournament before.
I have them plus 35 against Wake Forest. I don't even know who the second one is. I got to click them because I don't know who they are. And it's not even bringing me to their page. That's
tough.
Oh, here we go. No.
Who are they playing?
They're playing Arkansas.
Oh, it's Arkansas Pine Bluff.
What is it?
Bless you.
Arkansas Pine Bluff. I have a play in that game.
Pine Bluff.
Yeah, APB.
Is APB. Okay, I was just say APB.
Yeah.
Plus 48.5 against Arkansas.
Too many points.
Way too many points.
And a new quarterback. Yeah, that's way
yeah,
too many points.
way too many points.
Yeah.
I have Kent State
Go Flashes.
plus 24 against Pitt.
Okay.
That's low.
And then,
very low.
You
Yeah.
ready? You ready for this one? You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
I have Temple. Plus 42.5 against Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's got a lot of new guys.
They do.
Gabriel's gone. I don't know who their quarterback
I don't know who
is.
their quarterback is. General Booty's
General
gone.
Booty's starting for Louisiana Monroe.
General
right.
Booty. I'll look it up real quick.
Yep. So that's the perfect parlay this week. North Carolina A&T against Wake Forest. I've got them plus 35. I've got APB plus 48.5 against Arkansas. I've got Temple plus 42.5 against Oklahoma, and Kent State plus 24 against Pittsburgh.
Oklahoma's starting quarterback is Jackson Arnold. He's a true sophomore.
Who?
He's a true sophomore.
Did he transfer in? Is he the guy from?
Let's
Was he at
see.
USC?
He played 7 games last year, started 1. He went 44 for 69
For who though?
for Oklahoma.
Oh, you've just been in backup duty then.
He started the Alamo Bowl. Was the only game he
Okay,
started.
got it.
I don't know what he did in that game, but
I'm gonna piggyback off Josh just because
you have a lot of similar plays here. Go
No, they're not similar, but this one just flows. Arkansas Pine Bluff. I have them plus 48. We had 48.5.
I had 48.5,
Okay.
yeah. So if you want that line adjustment, you can have
I'll
it.
take the half.
Because I just took them right before the pod, so that's
Okay,
what it is.
so I took this morning. So Arkansas, KJ's gone. They're not going to be good this year. That's the whole reason I went with them. I think that they win by a lot, but I don't think Arkansas is capable of scoring 48 points. So that was the only reason I took that one. Next, the wagon rolls on. We're beating a dead horse till it falls off the track seat.
Jacksonville State.
Jacksonville
Got
State.
Got him, baby.
Jacksonville State minus 2.5 against Coastal. They let me down in their bowl game. Bad beat, but Grayson McCall's gone.
Yes, that's exactly why I took it.
And Rich Rodriguez has gotten the Gamecocks on the right track.
Love it.
This one I'm really nervous about, but I think it could turn into a shootout. I've got Penn State WVU over 51.5.
That's good. I almost took West Virginia plus 8.5.
I almost
and
did too.
The over hits there if that happens.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'll hit the other duplicates real quick. Miami minus 2.5 with Florida. Iowa, Illinois State under 41. That leaves me with 3 picks. I got LSU minus 4.5 over USC.
That's for
what
you,
a,
Brandon.
what a background.
That's for you, Brandon.
That is the ugliest field I've ever seen.
That's pretty bad.
That logo, though.
I honestly think LSU just boat races USC, and it's not even close.
Okay.
This one, not sure what to think, but it was a low total, so I'm going to take it. I got Notre Dame and Texas A&M over 46.5.
It's pretty low.
And this might be my new Jacksonville State. We'll see how this week goes. I'm hopping on the wagon. I'm already on the Virginia Tech wagon. I didn't take anything this week, but this is an interesting play for me. I'm taking Sam Houston State plus 10.5 against Rice.
Ooh, I thought about
That's
that.
a great
Because I said it
line.
last week. Sam Houston is a sneaky good team.
I think they're sneaky good. They're good. They're ranked in NCAA like every time we advance it
Yeah.
in Dynasty. So like,
They're a sneaky good team.
and
for sure.
Rice has never been good. So
No.
also, do you know where Rice is?
Yeah, West Virginia.
Nope.
No, I thought it was.
No, it's not.
No, I'm
West
thinking of
Virginia.
Marshall. Sorry.
It's in
Pennsylvania.
Nope.
no, it's in New Jersey.
Nope.
No,
Houston. I didn't know because we drove past it when we were there this past weekend.
Really?
Had no idea it's in Houston.
Rice is in Houston.
It's in
I
Houston.
didn't know.
Bullshit.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Rice.
I was totally thinking of
I drove right past the main entrance, and it was one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life.
Holy hell, it's in Houston.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so Rice, Houston, and Sam Houston are all within like a 5-mile radius of each other. So home game. Also, home game for Sam Houston State. Big.
Yeah, that is
First
huge.
FBS home. I mean, it's at Rice, but it might as well be at home because it's in Houston.
So this might be a stupid question, but is Sam Houston in Houston then, too?
So Sam Houston's in Houston, but they're in North Houston. We passed the exit for it on the way to
Okay.
the airport, which there was also 2
So it's
airports
their
in
inner-city
Houston.
matchup.
Yes.
What the hell is this?
Nice.
That's Sam
Former-
Houston.
Former president of the Republic of Texas. Cool.
Nice.
Oh,
Damn, dude, he lived 80
He lived a-
years
yeah,
old,
he lived
70
a
years
long
old,
life.
whatever? 70 years old in the 1700s? It's pretty old, dude.
You know that they didn't have their medical care back then was not.
That's what I'm
up to
saying.
par.
Ima-
This guy lived.
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine-
That guy lived.
Imagine living in a city that's named County.
What'd he do?
He was born in County, Virginia.
Rockbridge County.
He's an American general and statesman who played a prominent role in the Texas Revolution. Served as the first and third president
he
of the
remembers the
Republic of
Alamo.
Texas. He served under General Andrew Jackson in the War of 1812. Afterwards, he was appointed as a subagent to oversee the removal of the Cherokee from Tennessee. All right.
Dang,
Thanks.
all right. Hey, moving
Oh,
on.
he was elected governor of Tennessee. In 1929, after divorcing his first wife, he resigned from office and moved to the Arkansas Territory to live with the Cherokee once more.
That's my
Oh,
guy.
see, he had a change of heart.
He had a change of
Yeah,
heart.
yeah.
Divorced
He
his
felt
wife,
bad.
but damn.
He felt bad for what he did. He made it right.
I love that.
I'm going to have to cut this whole segment.
That's good.
Okay. I'm good.
Are you cutting this or are you keeping it?
I'm
in?
going to have to cut it. I'm going to have to.
Okay.
So start over.
So I'm gonna
Unless
start.
you've seen Shane Gillis, no one knows what that is.
That's okay. All right. I'm starting over right here in case you cut it.
I think you can leave it. It's fine.
Whatever. All right. Well, anyways, here are my plays for week 1. Too many points theme. I'm going to start in North Carolina. We got UNC and Minnesota. I'm going under 50.5. Minnesota, a Big Ten team that doesn't score a lot of points. UNC without Drake May.
I like that.
Seems like a
good.
good recipe. Actually, let me start with the duplicates.
Unless their
so we can
defense
knock
sucks.
those out.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows? Week 1.
Week one.
My duplicates were Jacksonville State, -2.5 against Coastal. No Grayson McCall. They're just wagging. Under 41 in Iowa, Illinois State, and Miami, -2.5 against Florida because of peer pressure.
You're welcome for a
Yeah,
win.
you're welcome for that.
So moving on, we have Virginia Tech. I'm hopping on your bandwagon
go.
here. -13.5. They are at Vanderbilt, but I'm pretty sure their stadium is still under construction.
I think they finished most
Did they finish
of
it? Okay,
Yeah.
well, either way, they don't really have a home field advantage. So,
No.
and they're supposed to be really good this year. So, Virginia Tech -13.5.
I swear if they lose this weekend, I'm going to be so upset.
Yeah, I'm gonna be upset too. So next up, we have Georgia -13.5 against Clemson. Clemson has not been good for like 3 years now, and I feel like they just keep getting overrated. Georgia's gonna be good this year. Not even 2 touchdowns. That was too easy for me.
No one's even talking about that game this weekend.
No,
That's a
nobody.
big game. I
It's a
keep
good
forgetting
game,
that's this
yeah.
weekend.
Yeah, and it's in Athens.
Yeah.
Or is it a neutral site?
I think it's in Athens.
It's neutral site. It's in Atlanta. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's
Ooh.
neutral.
Ooh, they only lose in Mercedes. Delete that. Should have seen that. Anyways. So, yeah, Georgia -13.5 against Clemson. Next up, I got a good one here. Bucknell?
Bucknell?
Yeah, Bucknell.
Buck, no.
Plus 33.5 against Navy. I don't think Navy can score 33 points.
I think you're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's a good play.
that's the theme for a
That's
lot
a-
of
I
my
like
plays.
that.
That's a great pick.
I don't think Navy puts up 34 points. There's no shot.
I like that.
So, Bucknell plus 33.5. Dude, this one. This is my favorite play of the week. Okay, I don't even know what school this is. I have to look it up. Western Illinois Leathernecks. is their
Wow.
name.
The Leathernecks.
The Western Illinois Leathernecks are going on the road to Northern Illinois this week. They are 34.5 point dogs. Okay? I'm going to be taking that, plus 34.5. Here's my fun tidbit for you. The last time these two teams met in 2016.
They've played before?
They've played before. September 24th, 2016. The Western Illinois Leathernecks won outright.
What?
They won outright 28-23 in 2016.
I mean, their athletic director's name is Paul Bubb. They got to be.
So I will be taking Western Illinois plus 34.5.
Where are they playing? Are they playing at?
I would assume it's at Northern Illinois. Yeah.
Okay.
At Northern Illinois.
So
But so
this
was that
football
game in
stadium.
2016?
Yeah.
What a stadium.
What a stadium, Leathernecks.
Was a stadium. So I love that play. So we're taking that. Then we got our friends in Boise. -13 against Georgia Southern. Boise State's supposed to be pretty good this year. We're going to find out this week. So
Wait, who is it?
Georgia Southern. It
yeah.
is at Georgia Southern, but if
That's
Boise
Turner
State is
Field.
supposed to be
It's no big deal.
if Boise State's going to be as good as they're supposed to be this year, that should it. Two more dogs. Way too many points. I don't even know what school this is. I have to click on it again. We have the Houston Christian Huskies. There's a lot of colleges in Houston.
Yeah.
The Houston Christian Huskies are going on the road to SMU, and I am taking them plus 43.5. We saw SMU this last weekend.
Yeah, that's.
We saw SMU
I don't think they
this
could
last
score
weekend.
43 points.
That's a
on
lot
their
of
own.
points, dude. Their offense looked like Dookie.
That's one way to describe it.
So, yeah. So, plus 43.5 there. And then my last play, another play recurring from week 0. Please fall. We're almost done.
We're hanging on.
Boston College, plus
Oh,
17
let's go.
at FSU.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's a lot of points. FSU is not going to score a lot of points because they suck. Like, FSU's probably going to win this game, but their offense is so bad, dude. Like,
It's terrible.
17's a big margin, so too many points there.
Well, I think this is the longest we have made it since week 3 of last year, getting into the show without talking or mentioning Boise. We made it all the way to picks without mentioning Boise.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Wow.
We're sorry.
Great people. Shout
We're
out
sorry.
Boise.
Shout out. It's a good thing I took them. We might
Yeah,
have
if
said-
we
you
might have-
didn't take them, there would have been 0 mentions
Well,
on
you
this
would
whole
have.
show.
You would
Yeah, you gotta say the
no.
game
You got to say the
time.
game
Yeah.
time this week, though. So you
I
would
don't
have.
know what time they play.
No, for us. 4 p.m. for our friends.
Oh,
and boys.
yes. Yeah, that's
He doesn't
fair.
even know what his spiel
No,
is.
no.
We stopped the pod
We-
for 6
we are
months,
in
and all of a sudden we
off-season form.
forget.
Do you remember how long it took me to got this screen up?
It took Brandon 10 minutes to figure out how to put this logo up on the TV.
We need to get back into mid-season form quick.
I will say we got set up very quickly today.
We did.
We did.
And the
We did.
GoPro has not stopped.
It's
Knock
going
on
to
wood.
stop now.
No, please. All right.
Well, we are here. It is officially week 1. The flag's not going to fall.
The flag's
That
dead.
tape
It wants to
is like
fall.
defying the
It
laws
wants to
of physics.
fall so bad.
This is such
It-
bad. This is
Is
such
this
bad
another?
beat.
This is
You know
another
what that
under?
tape?
this is such
You
a
know
bad
what that
beat.
tape is right now? It's a guy wearing a belt at the last belt loop, holding his pants up. That shit's doing way too much work.
It's struggling.
That's a bad beat.
Oh, that's a really bad beat. That goes along with the rest of this past weekend, really.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, we play at 7 this weekend,
7.
Crazy.
not 7:30.
I thought it was 7:30.
5 o'clock for our friends in Boise.
There we go.
There we are.
No, 4 o'clock.
No, it's 2
Are they
hours.
Pacific time or are they?
What are we doing? No, they're in Mountain Time.
They're in Mountain Time?
Yeah, they're in
Boise.
Mountain Time. If there's one thing I'm 100% about, I know that. I say it every time.
They are in Mountain Time.
Okay, perfect. Okay, 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Boise, 7 Eastern. Watch ESPN.
ESPN Plus.
ESPN Plus.
Yeah, same.
Oh, we're gonna have the bad announcers.
We are. Good thing we'll
ESPN Plus. Did they even give us a line?
Yeah, it's 40 and a half.
41 and a half, I think, is now. 41 and a
Let's
half.
let's get the up to date line. I wasn't prepared.
No, you weren't.
Well, my phone's on 4. I was trying to save the battery. Action does not have a line available.
No, it does.
Oh no, here we go.
Yeah.
41 and a half.
41 and a half.
Boom.
Over under of 63. They're expecting a shootout.
They are. Wow.
Like-
Wait, what the heck?
40-20 type game
wild.
in that ballpark. They think our defense is that bad?
I hope not. Please, Lord.
If we give up 24 or more points to New
Shake and
Hampshire, we
bake,
got
amen.
long. Oh, 41 and a half. Over under of 63. 7 Eastern, 5 Mountain. Watch ESPN. Shake and bake. Guard Knights. Charge on.
Charge on.
Charge on.
And the overhit.